No, I stopped. I stopped and I was like, is my foot out? And I looked down, my big toe, my other toe was out. I'm like, this is a problem. So I had to change shoes.
Are you that fast that you ran out of your shoes?
I guess so, never happened to me before.
How much of a relief for both of you guys was the second half, the way you played offense? Did it feel like a relief after what you've been through the last few games?
I mean, we're more of a second half team than the first half team. I mean, I can't tell you why. It just is what it is. I mean, since I've been here, we've always been in the second half. We always play harder in the second half.
But you hadn't scored a lot in the first or second half the last few games, so I guess that's what I mean, was it a relief to see that offense?
Oh, definitely, yes. And see that we got our motors going and everything, so it was a good thing to see our pace going high.
How did it feel for you, Sean?
Felt good to be back home at least. It's been a long journey with the past 2 games that we've been away, but I mean it felt good in the second half to like really get our legs back up under us and get back get used to the rims again. I mean, because just playing in the Garden is totally different, like the scenery and everything, so it's a little bit harder to shoot. And then we just had to adjust quickly today to the rims out there because we're used to practicing downstairs, so it was a good adjustment.
What it looked like a couple transition baskets got you guys going in the second half. Is that what did it, you think?
That's who we are. We're a team that like getting out in the transition and just really just attacking the rim. I mean, that's something that we thrive on through our practice, and if we can get a lot of deflections and a lot of steals, then that can ignite our fast breaks, and that was something that we was trying to get because we seen that the score was a little bit too close coming in to the second half, so we was trying our hardest just to really stop them on the defensive end and just get out and run.
Justin, Shaq didn't play that much in the first half, but he came in the second half and really kind of seemed to be that igniter, right? He had an offensive, he had an offensive rebound, tipped it out, and Sean hit a 3. Is that something he can bring to this team?
Oh, yeah, Shaq is talented in many ways. He can play defense. He's 6'7", playing the 2 and 3, so, I mean, it's not too many guys in college playing the 2 and 3 at 6'7", and he can move, so, I mean, Shaq can bring a lot to the table, so when you seen Shaq playing the second half, it was what we used to and what we expect out of Shaq.
So did Nick have much to say to you guys at halftime?
I don't know.
I just said yes.
No comment.
Did any of it focus on rebounding? Can you comment on that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
They focus on everything. Anything you can think of, we talked about. It's a matter of 5 minutes.
Sean, you moved into 8th place on the career scoring list today. Do you pay any attention to that stuff, or do you follow that at all and see who you're passing?
No, I pay attention on what's going on in that locker room and on the court. I mean, the accolades and everything doesn't really matter to me because, I mean, if it's not for these guys, then I wouldn't be getting up there. So, I mean, I don't pay that any attention. I just pay attention to what's going on winning and defense. I mean, that's something that's helping us win, and that's just something that coach preaches to us all day, every day. I mean, if you can defend and rebound against the top teams in the country, then that's something that can help you like just win, and that's something that I really focus on.
How cognizant are you of the fact that you're going to be that #1 target for another team's defense? They want to shut you down, make somebody else beat you. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware. I'm used to it. I'm aware of it. But I mean, at the end of the day, a team is more than one player. I mean, it's 12 of us on this roster, and that's something that a lot of teams are going to have to realize that. I mean, I'm not the only one that you need to be worried about. I mean, you got Justin, you got our whole team is scoring. I mean, I'm not the only scorer that's here, so I mean that pays. I mean, I pay that no attention at all. I mean, I just really worry about getting everyone else involved and just worry about just winning. That's something that I worry about the most.
That's kind of what I was leading to is you are cognizant. Let's get other people involved. If they're going to play up on me, get other people involved then.
And yeah, get everyone involved, and then I mean, once they see everyone else hitting and everyone else just scoring, then of course they start leaning back on me, and that's when I'll take my chances. So yeah. I really just let the game come to me and let everyone else just do their thing.
Your defense was a constant, as it usually is in both halves. then when you see the way you play on offense in the second half, do you ever think, like, if you could combine that consistency on offense with the consistency you have on defense, how good you could be?
Yeah, the sky's the limit for that. I mean, we know how talented we are as a group, and we know how far we can go, but, I mean, there's still a long journey ahead of us, and that's something that we're gonna have to continue to keep practicing on and practice, and just worry about the little things, the little details that comes into play, like diving on the floor, getting deflections, and most importantly, rebounding. That's something that we have to keep doing, because we know that we're a small team, and we can continue to keep rebounding like this and keep our rebounding teams, and then we have a real great chance.
Why do you think you haven't been that consistent on offense? Is there a reason?
You got a whole new team, really. I mean, you got guys that haven't played, you have guys that, we have 5 freshmen. So, and they in the rotation, so I mean, that's a big thing. I mean, you going to a college level to a high school level, that's a whole different change, different atmosphere, different speed and everything. Then we got guys on the team that play 5 minutes a game. So it's really like being a freshman, so you really gotta teach them from day one. I mean, like, you really gotta feel like you got like a whole team full of freshmen, basically. So you really, like, it really is a learning period, so you gotta learn on the jump. So that's what we're doing.
Anything else? Thank you.